Hey, hey,
Uh,
hey.
you heard me? What's up, Seeking Knowledge family? It's your host, Pharaoh 33, on season 16, episode 4. I brought my homie back with me, Lati, and we're going to just discuss and chop it up on why people are ungrateful and why you can stick your neck up for everybody. But let me introduce her. What? She's not new to the Seeking Knowledge family. How you doing, Lati? Lati, what's up?
What's up, family? What up, Seeking Knowledge family? What up, brother? Thank you so much for having us back on the show. We greatly appreciate it and so excited to talk about this topic. It's one that's near and dear to my heart because I have a hard time with ungratefulness, just that sentiment of ungratefulness in general. So we are excited to be back and to speak with you guys. And yeah, let's jump into it.
Let's go. So the reason why, see, me and sis, we be chopping, man, like I said, we be chopping it up on so much shit, y'all. Like we be chopping it up and our ancestors be really download shit in us. So the reason why I came up with this title is because I'm tired of ungrateful motherfuckers. Like I'm tired of sticking my neck out for people, but they don't respond back or they don't do their part. So and that shit it really be pissing me off because I go all in for people like me. Once I put my neck up somebody or put my name on the line somebody and they flank on me, I'll be like, fuck, it's your loss. But
No, that's real. That's real. And what I have come to learn, like ever since, one of my things in general is that I look at myself as a whole corporation. You know what I mean? Like that's how I feel like we should look at yourself as a person in general. Like when my mother used to tell me to mind my business when I was a kid, you know what I mean? I took that shit real fuck literal. I am a business. I'm a corporation and I'm the CEO of my corporation. And if I am going to put my name out on you, then reputation means everything. So I don't take that lightly. You know what I mean? It has to meet certain qualifications and requirements for me to put my name on the line when it comes to referring a person or putting a person out front. Because once if it doesn't go well, then now my network has been damaged, and your network is your net worth. So putting your neck out there for somebody is it's a serious thing, and it's not something to be taken lightly. And definitely if a person turns around and be ungrateful, oh, we really have issues.
it's crazy, like, for real, why I want to speak on this, because I know in the past, I didn't stuck my neck out for people, put my name on the line for people, and then once they got in there, it's like they fucking played me or they made my name look bad, and after you know how you put a good word in for them, then they just come in there and just shit on you, like fuck everything up. So that's why I was like, you can't keep doing this shit, man, because then I can't keep doing it, man. Not fucking my name up. I'm gonna be real. Shit, I got my name hold weight. Fuck all that. My name hold weight like a body belt, and I can't keep fucking my name up for people. And I can't. And I'm ungrateful people, man. Like you can do so much for people. So much shit for people, and then once you can't do that one thing for them, oh, you a lame, you a sucker, you a bitch. Well, let me be a bitch then, because it would be crazy, man. I'm speaking. I'm just being real. You got anything to add?
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm just letting you get, of course, when I could definitely feel my spirit say somebody done something recently, of course, right? Because the passion and the fire is there. I feel you, brother. But just to draw back on my past experiences, it's kind of like one of those things where you learn to keep friends in business or family and friends in business separate. Because again, sometimes it extends from favors. Hey, yo, can you do me a solid? Can you do me a favor? Oh, why don't you just hook me up and help me get up in there, or whatever the case may be. And you put your name out there for somebody, give them a reference or referral, that good word in so that they can get their foot in. Because a lot of times it's who you know. And if you put your neck out there for somebody, they get in and then they don't want to work, or they just, what you have spoken over this person in terms of referral or reference, they don't meet up to that, they don't stand up to that, and they just mess it over in general. Then now the person that you your name is attached to that referral, and then your assessment and your analysis of that person is now a part of how they look at you in terms of your judgment. And all of that
Mm-hmm.
matters in terms of your potential future opportunities. So I cannot have my reputation, my ability to analyze, my ability to judge something, correctly in terms of appropriateness attached to somebody that I'm just trying to hook up. And especially when you get in there and you act brand new, like somebody didn't help you, or, just having that sense of ungratefulness, then it puts you in a very tough situation. So I have learned to not do that. I don't do, it's very limited spaces where I do business with family and friends because of the potential for that to happen.
And I like how you said that. There's two things. Everything you said was good, but there's two things that stuck out to me. Number one, you said how you look out for people, stick your neck out for people, and they get in there and get the position or get in the organization, and they act like they don't even know you, and then they acting funny. And I'm talking, I speak on this. They acting funny, and soon something happened, they come back running to you like, bro. I was like, nah, you made the bed, you lay in it. Then I like how you touched on how you said you don't do business with family. And I can relate to that because I have tried to do business with family. And it's like I owe them something, or I got to give them something. And I'm going to speak on this. Like when I published my first book in 2019, my family was like, I should give them a book instead of you personally. I'm like, damn, I still got to survive. I mean, I still got to live out here. So that's why do business with family, it never work out because, and I'm gonna be real, a lot of them motherfuckers ungrateful too.
And that you hit it right on the head, like it should be a favor. No, the favor is that you're supporting me. Like I would expect, for me, I would expect to be one of the first people to purchase from you to support your business. I'm not gonna come in and just ask for discounts and extra favors and friends and family, this, that, and the other. No, because I understand what it means to be an entrepreneur. That you are oftentimes entrepreneurs are working more than one gig to until the business can support itself, and everything that you work and earn goes back into the business, so you're not even clearing a profit. So for me to come in off the rip and ask for something for free means that I'm not really supporting you, and I don't understand what creating a sustaining business means. We already not on the same pathway, we already not on the same wavelength. So no, that means you don't get it.
And you know what's crazy, the most sometimes people look at support like you gotta, now don't get me wrong, buying the product, that's support too, but sometimes support can come from where you sharing a post or you liking a post or you a friend or telling somebody else about it so they can tell somebody about it. Like I'll be around people and I'm stumbling, but I'll be around people or then been around people. And I'm gonna speak on my family, like won't even do that, but this the catch. And I see it all the time. I'm talking about from my family, and I'm not throwing no shots at their ass. I'll be throwing facts. They don't really deal with me, but when they saying like strangers support me or cheer for me, that's when they But the saying is, family won't support you until they see strangers cheering for you.
Oh yeah, and and I'm a spiritualist, right? So my service is something different, and then most of my family don't support that. Like many of them some will undercover watch the show, because of course Tears and We Throw show on YouTube, y'all, just in case y'all want to go check that out, But being a person that pull cards, or that in that arena, it's almost taboo for us, so they won't share, or they don't take it seriously or something of that sort. But trust me, if I wanted to go to one of my family members and saying go get my hair done or whatever the case may be, whatever it is that they're doing, they're gonna charge me that same top dollar. It's not gonna be no friends and family discount. It's not gonna be that same give and take. It's not gonna be there. So, and was something that came to mind in terms of when you mentioned like getting a person or just putting your name out on a person. I had my first opportunity. It was when I was in college. My one of my close friends was working in a bank, and so she, was like I was trying to figure out how I'm gonna get a job in this area, whatever the case may be. So she put her name out there on me, but she had never referred anybody before, and I was like, okay, bet. I got the job, worked my ass off, and stayed in the industry for like almost 20 years. Like grew from I'm talking about clerical secretary, packing boxes and typing up letters to running my own teams and like doing $1 billion funding months. You know what I mean? That's how serious I took it. But she referred another person. They really had already had the job. Only thing they had to do was show up to the interview and they had the job. Do you know that person did not even show up? So
And
two
that's
people.
crazy.
Yeah.
Cause that's all the motherfucker person. I said the motherfucker, but that's all they had to do. The person had to do is just like,
Just show up.
like yeah, like the job I'm at now. It was I can say it was referred to me, but you can say it's referred to me because if I didn't meet a certain person, I wouldn't have met these people, met them. And it's like all I had to do is just show up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so
And for me, it wasn't even just on a show up tip. Like that person literally only had to show up. Me, I showed up, I interviewed, then I followed up like for days at a time. Like, and then the last time I followed up, I was like, look, you don't need to interview anybody else. I am the person for the job. And she finally called me back and gave me the job. And I bust my tail, you know what I mean, to grow and to learn and soak up as much as I could and make sure that, the person who put their name on me, like I didn't want to disappoint them. I didn't want to, shit on their reputation because I respected her and what she does. And I know that that's a big deal. But seeing other people go through that and just, I was like, that's just not something that I'm gonna do because I understand what your network means. That's money because it's always about who you know. Yeah.
And like you said, it ain't what you know, it's who you know. But look, for all this listening to this amazing episode, messing with Lati, we go down many rabbit holes, but it all tie in because when you stick your neck off of somebody and they flank on you, that mean they ungrateful. So it all tie in. So for all y'all that's listening, what do y'all think about sticking y'all neck off of other people? That's something I want y'all to answer in the comments, or like it or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. But there's some, look, when you listen to this episode, I want y'all to answer the question, how do you feel about sticking your neck off of people? It's a good thing or a bad thing, or it's both? And it can be both. It all depends on, it can be both for real. Like you can stick your neck off of somebody and they do a good job. They can get in there and make you the man or the woman. But and vice versa, you can stick your neck off of somebody and the motherfuckers be ungrateful. So
that ungratefulness is something else though, like that, and it spans across, so like it's just so broad, right? Because I mean, you and I have talked about envy and jealousy and ungratefulness. That trio right there, man, I don't understand what's going on, but look, I've been seeing it in the collective energy, and it's just like insane where you don't never know why a person is coming at you. Again, you could stick your neck out for them, get them an opportunity, and they come in and mess everything up for you because really they have a sense of envy or jealousy, and then it turns into, that ungratefulness. All of it mixed up in one big bag.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Some people can just want to attach themselves to you just for the sake of sabotage because they really envy you. And I've been doing a lot of research on envy and jealousy, where jealousy, I can almost, it's like, okay, jealousy, that means you look at what I have and you would like to have what I have. Got it. Envy means that you look at what I have, you don't want it, but you also don't want me to have it. Now that right there is something totally different. You mean to tell me you don't even want my life, but you don't want me to have my life? Like, what is something wrong with that? I do
And
not get it.
I have
And
been.
that's
Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
Now I have been sensing that sabotage, and it's like you said, people really just want to come around you just because they really jealous and envy you and really trying to fuck it up. That's why they really trying to get close. So I just told myself early, like, I gotta worry about just me and mine.
Yeah, it's that energy where you know, especially when people know, like when you start to get things going, they can feel the energy of success coming in, or they could see and read the terrain of where you're going. People want to attach themselves to you, and it's not always simply because they just value what you have to offer. They either want to leech off of you, energetic vampires or resource vampires, or just to be around in the mix because of whatever they feel like they may benefit, or they may be jealous, or they may be envious. And those two last ones, jealousy and envy, they will come in, attach themselves to you simply to sabotage you.
That's why I fuck with my ancestors, like, they be giving me these downloads, like, because I know when I get silent and get off social media, it means they give me some downloads of some motherfuckers that who don't be around me. Because once, like, I'm an empath. Once I pick up on some shit and I catch the drift, oh, it's a wrap. And I just, in my last episode I just did, I shout out everybody that I like, really like fuck with, like Forrest the podcast. And I gave you a shout out. I gave the Kings of the Circle, me and my boy James and Devontae, Felicia. And I think it was somebody else I'm talking about, like fuck with, like in the podcasting world, because I don't even know why I went there. Thank you, Ancestors. But I know a lot of people that's in the podcast game that deep down inside they like what I do, but for real they really envy me. Keep going, no stopping, like a fucking Amtrak chain. I said train. And I be sensing all. You can't even. Sometimes you can't even look off of people in the podcast world, because you look off of somebody, you recommend them, and then once they think they get to a certain level, they'll try to shit on you. Like I done had people, reached out. I'm talking when I first started this podcast. Gang together, talk, we gonna do this. Soon motherfucker found out what I went through. I was molested, went through that. They flanked on me, motherfuckers gonna tell me you cuss too much. I can't so you cuss so much. And soon start taking off. The same two motherfuckers try to reach back out. You know what I did? I left that door closed. I'm not sticking my neck off for everybody. Motherfuckers ungrateful. And every motherfucker thought I was gonna I do this. I would told myself earlier, I'm gonna do this podcast shit when I'm fucking up to 8. But I stick it off of motherfuckers or I be ungrateful. Then I heard trying to, you know, like, sorry, we having a little technical difficulty. Don't want it is, but yeah.
It's those, you know, those low vibrationals that, you know, messing with the tech that doesn't want, you know, people to be, you know, have the inspiration and motivation to go on. Like you don't have to keep every door open. Even when you feel like your business is still growing and it hasn't reached the heights that you know what I mean, that you can foresee it coming. You're in those beginning stages of really gaining steam. That's the perfect time to really get that discernment in terms of who to allow around you and who not to. And if a person can't recognize your authenticity and they can't understand your vision and come alongside you and allow you to just be yourself in terms of how, you know, because you're going to change it up based on what you learn in terms of what your audience gravitates to and how you naturally and authentically develop. And you will attract like-minded energies who can feed and flow with that. Not everybody is supposed to be around you. And when people reject your product like that, and then they only want to come around when they see the response that people actually get it and they're gravitating towards it, then you know that person has already shown you where they're at. So no, that door is closed, and that's okay. It's okay, and you continue to go on. And the people again that are supposed to be for you, that true network that's going to be there to support you, they will come in and they will again gravitate towards that authenticity. One of the first things that I said was that I love the fact that you just attack the subject. It's like it ain't a whole bunch of fluff and all of this stuff. No, let's get into it. Let's jump into the meat of it. And that was one thing that I found, very refreshing and endearing. Like, it felt real to me. It didn't feel like no BS. And so that's what it's supposed to be.
That's how I really feel. So
That's how you, yeah.
okay.
Yeah, see, those this
Like,
that real right there, because they definitely don't want you to be heard right now.
trying to shut it down, but look, this shit gonna continue on her podcast, rabbit hole, and she continue to so y'all really shutting her down. Y'all just mad because we speak the truth. And for all y'all that's listening, y'all gotta stop sticking y'all off. That's something going on this, going to the next level. Whether it's a job, whether you like podcast, and you speaking nigga, can have everybody around you. It's not really.
Yes, that everybody around you are not really for you. And I would say most of the people around you are not really for you, but it's some sort of benefit, it's something else that's going on. Because again, I was kind of going with, people who have really reached those heights, levels of success. They know that their circle is small. The real people that they really can trust and that they can like really, get gritty with, who knows the ins and outs. That circle is small. It is not an entourage. That shit is just for show. That's not the real. You know what I mean? That's that social media. That's that, that BS that they put out there for a front, because they paying most of them people in some sort of way. It's some sort of exchange. But the real people that's really for you, that really got your back, that circle is going to be small. It's going to be small. And that's the real.
And look, we thank y'all for tuning in to the title for real. And people. But we see that they hate this. Man, thank you so much for taking time off your schedule, man. I know you be grinding, you busy, you work, but this gotta.
Anytime, brother. I always make time to come in and speak with you and to seek your knowledge, family. And anytime, of course, you want to come back and guest star on do a live Tears and We Throw show. We do those lives on Facebook. You can find us on YouTube, Tears and We Throw show on YouTube. But of course, check out Down the Rabbit Hole with Lati on Spotify as well. And hopefully, we can make that happen sometime soon.
iHeartRadio, Music, Pandora, Facebook there. But you can find me on Facebook, Demarcus Brewster, Instagram, Fair33. And this is season 16, episode 4. Be out.
All right. To the next now, y'all. Ashe.